Hey everyone! Today I am going to be showing you how I made my Poison Ivy Halloween costume. This was a really exciting make for me because it's the first time I've ever used a commercial pattern and made a real garment from my sewing machine, and one day I want to be good enough to have made all of my clothes. I started by dyeing some fabric I already had a dark green. The fabric was white with a light green pattern that ended up a deep blue that worked really well for my costume. This was my first time using powder dye, and I will say it was not nearly as even as a liquid dye. Liquid is so much easier to use.
You're on video.
I think the pattern's gone, but that's totally fine. Like, this is before and after. Insane. Alright. It's doing the bubbling up thing where we have to like push it down like last time. But less so than last time because it's a heavier fabric. But after dyeing, I used Simplicity number 8549 in style C, and I really liked this pattern. It was really easy to follow and fun to make. I did simplify the crop top by only doing one layer instead of three, mostly because I knew this would primarily be for a Halloween costume, and I didn't want to overcomplicate things for myself. I also used some brown cording for the shoulder straps instead of making some out of fabric.
Really in the home stretch.
Also, I have to tell you that what you're hearing in the background is Karen Puzzles. Basically, this entire project, all I watched was Karen Puzzles and her coverage of the World Championship of Puzzling. It was amazing. I highly recommend.
So, we were the first team to finish a puzzle.
That's
Here's a look
amazing.
at our second puzzle. Once again, I did the edge. Katie also jumped in to help with the edge. So while we were working on that, Tyla was the second team to move on to their second puzzle. And then a few minutes later, the Super Danas also.
That is going to be the very front. Nice.
That was wonderful. That is my
Trying to figure out if it's easier to use the rotary cutter.
Maybe roll with the rotary cutter and then get anything that didn't go through with the scissors.
Yeah, but I keep getting the paper caught in the rotary cutter.
Mm.
So my hand isn't used to it.
What?
Need to open it first. Oh, that one went off.
Nice. Look at you go.
good enough. Cool. Those are 2 pieces for the front.
Nice. Good job.
Okay, so I need to, this is gonna be a curve that goes up like this, so it's just, where's the notch? Is there? This is why notches are important. So those 2 meet up there. Yeah. There it is. That's it.
Some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak my mind. Oh.
Okay, yeah, let's.
It's a little lumpier, but just put some ivy on it.
Looks like a pleat. So roll up.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're chilling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite.
So this is the side panel. Just a straight line went a lot easier than the I guess these are princess seams.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the other side and then the back.
Nice.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of
Almost around. Almost around my body. I'm gonna wear my contacts tomorrow. To accentuate it all, I reused some ivy from the dress I upcycled for the Eras tour a few months ago, and I covered my shoulder straps with that and created a little ivy flower crown. Here I am placing all of the little felt ivy that I made. In order to give it a more three-dimensional effect, I sewed a little tack at the bottom so that the bottom folded in a little bit. Just to make sure that the felt ivy looked a little more like real ivy, I used a copper Sharpie to create some lines that maybe made it look organic a little bit. How does that look?
It looks really pretty.
Just was like, it needs a little something. And here is the final look. The overall costume and the effect was really close to what I wanted. My only real regret is not finding the red wig I knew I owned in time to go out on Halloween, but honestly those Party City wigs are not the most comfortable, and I ended up having a great time without wanting to scratch my head every 5 seconds. I would also give my kingdom for a good forest green lipstick. I have bought so many green lipsticks searching for that perfect color. This got somewhat close, but it's just not quite what I want yet. But at the end of the day, I really love this costume, and I'm really proud of myself for making something wearable. I found this crop top to be really comfortable, and I'm hoping that in the spring I can remove the more costumey embellishments and wear it regularly. Of course, my favorite part of this costume was sharing it with my Harley Quinn. We look fabulous, if I do say so myself. But that is it for this video. Please like, share, and subscribe if you'd like to see more like this from me. I really have fun making things, and I love sharing it on the internet. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye! Special thanks to Ben Birdperson, Eric Svensson, Kelly Otis, Priyanka Shah, Teresa Schmid, and Untapped Inkwell for being my patrons. If you would like to support my video work or read my weekly newsletter, Media Mondays, head on over to my Patreon at patreon.com/firewordsparkler.